madness.
Alright folks, how's it going? Denise Def here, welcome to another episode of Battletech. Right, okay, let's carry on from where we left off. I'm just adjusting my mouse, pardon me. Right, so, last time what happened? Just battles, that's what it was. Right, okay, so let me have a look at the maps, because my memory's been like a foghorn over the last, my memory's been like a colander over the last month, so I just want to, I can't speak, over the last week. So I just want to see what it is. Okay, so we've got an LR 25. Okay. Did I say I was going to change that? I don't know. Stinger is fine. The Panther is cool. The Javelin's fine, although it's a little lackluster. I might actually tow down some armor for another restaurant for methinks. Let me have a look. Vindicator's completely fine. Yeah, Vindicator's fine. The Blackjack is fine. Blackjack's cool. Right. Let's have a look at Javelin. Let's see if we can do something with Javelin. Okay. Do we have an SRM4? We do. They got one SRM4. Okay. We've stayed on with 2 tons over. We could. Okay. If we max armor, what we're looking at? It's not too bad. I need that to be 17 if possible. Or up front. Definitely needs armor up the head. Need to get this down to 25. Okay, we need armor up the front. So that's left us with 100. We could lower down the... No, this wouldn't work. This would not work. It would not work whatsoever. I do have a little bit of an... Actually, I just had a little bit of an extra idea. Let's refer this. No. Alright, we need to go back out and back in again. No, I do have an idea, actually. I am actually... Okay, we just got 2. Right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lower a ton of armor. Yeah, we're gonna get... Let's see, it's half a ton, I think. It's half a ton, right. Actually, it's got 25 in the arms. Let's go... Okay, so by going 60 on the torsos, by going 60 on the legs, and a little bit of front torso armor, we can actually go 2 small lasers and bump up the firepower that way. 136, heat efficiency is 30, is a delta of 6, which to be honest, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, lower armor for a little bit more firepower, I like that. Panther's fine, Stinger's fine. Let's have a look at the Griffin. I might actually bump that up to a 10, actually. I think I might do that, actually. I think I might bump it up to a 10. So get rid of that. Let's go 10 here. 3 tons over. I don't think we need 4 tons of LRM ammo. So what we can do instead is we can start toning down a little bit. It is a backliner, so I'm not too fussed about that. 60, get the torsos down just a smidge, let's go 100. This will give us that. We'll lower this down to 150. The legs will go down to 90. And we'll just lower the arms by 0.5. Because we've got 30, 120, 240, 360, that is 36 Alpha Strikes for 5 more missiles, and for an increase of, I think, yeah, an increase of extra 30 missiles, I think. 30 damage, I meant. We'll roll that and see what happens. Because I do want to keep it at backline, and having the extra 5 missiles might actually help. Alright, sorry about that, folks. I just ran out of space, ran out of storage for the recording. Right, so yeah, the Javelin, we're going 2 small lasers plus the SRM-12, and the Griffin, we've gone from LRM-25 to LRM-35 in exchange for 1 ton of ammo and 1 ton of armor. So we'll see how that plays. Like, the Griffin is a backliner, so lowering down on the armor is not too bad, but we'll see in practice. I'm trying to make it a little bit better, but we've been keeping within its role, you know. Right, anyway, we're waiting for that to pass, and then we can, wait for that to pass and we can get submission then. Is there any upgrades we want to do in the meantime? I am going to say yes. Yeah, Megbay 2 would be very nice to grab. We'll grab... So actually, we'll grab the upgraded lounge next. There we go. Yeah, as long as we keep above 1 million CBILs, it's all good. Perfect. Right, so look at the contracts, see what we can do then. Okay, I'm feeling a little fruity. Let's see, 1.5 destroy base. I'm not a big fan of destroy base. High noon, duel, no. 1.5 battle in the Martians, guns to ground. I could do. Yeah, I think we will actually. Sure. Gone to ground. Low atmosphere, night. Commander, we're tracking a Cretan Leopard dropship, though there's a region where we lost the signal. Orbital scans suggest the ship made landfall here on Bakara, probably hoping to go around and hide the military Lancet's carrier. It would be convenient if that Lance was to disappear, and Lyran analysts believe they're isolated the area the target Lance is trying to hide it. We're in the middle of nowhere, Commander, so that means no witnesses. Convenient. Yeah, very convenient. Okay, I fancy 2 out of 8 salvage. I'm gonna say yes. 2 out of 8 salvage. Sounds good to me. And we'll go Griffin, and we'll throw in Nixon then. Yeah. Cool. Just same basis for now. Once we start getting some more mechs and some more pilots, we will be swipping and swatching. We'll be shopping and changing, so we'll just see what happens. Right, okie dokie. 5 on possibly 3 or 4. It's all gravy. Alright, we're in. The enemy lands on radar, Commander. They're in this area, they're powered up. They must have seen us coming in our Leopard. Take it down and get out of here. Yeah. Could you grace with your presence? Lead the way, Berg. Yep, we got a allied lance, very nice. And we're also in the middle of battle as well, so that means that everyone has max evasion. So we're going to reserve until number 1. The 15 die run regulars. Yeah, they're reserved as well. That's the battle I forget. Shit, just 1 second. There we go. I was just fixing my headphones that just fell out the socket when I was moving my feet then. Right, okay then, so let's have a look. Whitworth, oh nice. Whitworth's nice, that's medium lasers and LRM-10s that. Nice, and there's a 40 on there as well. Okay, so on our ally side we have Commando 3A, we have a Wasp, we have a Jolson, and of course we have a Condor. Nice. Right.
Commander?
I would not mind Whitworth, just being honest. Whitworth would be absolutely fantastic to have. A good little LRM support. I would actually change that for my Panther that I have, actually. It would be pretty nice. Now, we need to get a line of sight, so I guess we're just going to be sprinting, right? Yep, we'll sprint forward.
Roger,
Do what we can.
Kicking it.
Okay.
Skipper,
Alright, Costa, let's just move you forward.
I got you.
And I do have other people planned to bring in as well, but it's just we need more pilots for that to do. We need more pilots, what I'm saying. Sure, okay, let's move forward. Let's do a 52 with the LRM-10. Not to mention do a little bit of suppression, so it's a -1 accuracy. It's not bad. There is a lot of movement. There is a lot of movement.
Waiting orders.
Okay, Javelin, let's move you forward. Let's get you to cover. Move to the left-hand side.
Roger.
Now, we are going to have to watch our armor because it is quite low compared to what we're used to. Alright, it's 35. 45, that's a bit better.
Acknowledged.
Alright, there we go then.
Giving everything I got.
There we go. That's quite reminiscent because I used to have an LRM 30 build back in my first round of Battletech. My first season when I first played the game. Javelin 10A. In fact, that's actually a really good location of the Javelin 10A. 10N, sorry. Up at the top. Okay. Dixie, can we maybe do something here? Or do we just focus fire onto the, actually, I might just have to focus fire onto the actual Whitworth for now. Sure. Picture kept. I have a feeling there's a Trident miss, and we're just heavily over outnumbering them. That's the way it is. In fact, if anything, we haven't run into any enemy support lancers yet. No, we have not. Okay, Panzer. Could move a bit forward, I guess. Sure. Armor in cover.
Target confirmed.
Okay, got some orange numbers. Very nice.
Waiting for
Okay,
order.
Kadama, let's move forward.
Order
Did I overspin that? I did. Bastard. I forgot about that quirk of the Vindicator in this mod. Basically, instead of like a full arc, it's only like a quarter of the arc that you have to face. Kind of stupid in my opinion, but I think that's how the Vindicators were actually, if I remember correctly. Alright, cost us 12 apiece. Can we get... No, relative range there. I guess we'll just have to take some pulse shots then, or we could sense a lot.
Roger that, Commander.
Sure, let's sense a lot. There's no point wasting heat for just some suboptimal chances. Oh no, seems to be a Lance. Okay. Wasp. Alright, easy enough. Yeah, this should be cannon fodder. This should be simple. Yep, sorry, just checking recording. Perfect.
Ready for order.
Okay, Nixon, let's bring you over to the left-hand side. Let's see, we've got 60 on the... Yep, sure. Let's focus fire on the Wasp now. Should do a lot of damage. Okay, nice. Structure exposed.
Reporting critical hit.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see what my allies can do. Yeah. Lucky you managed to get 2 hits there. This with the AC-5. Telling you, AC-5s are not too bad in this in Battletech. Not too bad whatsoever. Yeah, we need to try and take care of that Javelin on the right side. Let's have a look. Hitting the flank, but fortunately it's not a good shot. Element 10 will just focus on the... No, I guess right now is just trying to focus on the Condor. On the Whip, sorry, not Condor. Oh, nice, we actually hit with 2 medium lasers. Nice. Alright, nice. Not bad, panicked. Okay. I wouldn't mind punching them out, because I do want to get some Whitworth parts. Not at this rate, hell no. Well, they ejected. That's cool. That's very, very cool. That has to be a Panther. Excuse me, I'm spilling water down me.
Reporting.
Okay, are we in range for the small lasers? Kinda. 50 apiece. Yeah, do you know what? Sure, let's move this way. We'll do an arc to the left. Go precision strike, increase our damage or accuracy a little bit, and fire. Okay, we got a couple of hits with the... We got 1 hit with the small laser. It's not too bad. But basically, at this point, it's just open fire and just try and land as many hits as we can. Yep. Once we start getting our gunnery up and we start moving into the higher tonnage mechs, evasion will be less of a problem and damage mitigation will be the
Standing by.
the meta game. Got a nice melee though, sure.
I'm there.
Good night. Melee is so strong in this mod, I love
I
it.
need a new target. Confirmed.
I'm always seem to be complaining about the I'm always seem to be bipolar about the melee. I'm like, oh, it's so good when it's like it's so good when we do it, but when we're getting it used against us, yeah, I break myself a little bit.
Good to go.
Okay, Nixon. What are we looking at? 26%. Oh yeah, it's Panther. All right.
Location confirmed.
Well, might as well open fire. Try and get as many hits as we can. I mean, it's just gonna be a low accuracy round, low accuracy battle. This. Not to mention, I think this guy is the +6, so you know, something to think about. I was gonna say the Panther isn't that much of a threat, but that 50 damage PPC can do a lot of damage. It's yeah. 62. That's fine, we'll fire. Just try and take him down if we can, or get him punched out or something. Would be nice. Would be very nice. I think that missed. Dead.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Panzer. Should we just go for the... Should we push on the Panther instead? Yeah, sure, let's push on the Panther instead.
As you wish.
Try and get some damage going if we can. It's not much, but it's honest work. Not to mention, I think that Javelin be very preoccupied with us, I think. So we'll see. Are you attacking? No, if I was going to attack us in the back then. If I was going to attack Panzer in the back. Okay, that's a bit better.
Rolling.
Okay, on fire.
Acknowledge.
Okay, some hits there. Just try to take out the right torso so PPC's
There you
gone. Okay, Costa. Let's go this way. Let's see if we can catch him off. Nixon, sure, on fire in Panther. Change targets. There we go, left torso, left arm, but unfortunately we need the right torso, right arm.
That hit something good.
Let's start. Oh, great shot. Right leg, right torso, right arm. That was a great shot. And he punched out as well. Nice. Okay, this should be a quickie mission, if possible. Okay, Dixie, let's just move and fire, I guess. Just, I don't know, try and take his accuracy away and chip away his armor and structure. Good jump. Ooh, rear attack, very nice. Get past the bulwark.
What's the plan?
Okay, we can melee for 41 and 2 S-laser at 30. Or we can move and potentially, yeah, let's go for the precision strike. I think that might be a bit better, actually. Yeah, kind of, actually, it's a bit better. All we need is just a couple of hits and it's done. There we go, all done. Nice. It's a bit better.
Target eliminated.
Well done, Panzer. Well done. It's damn hard to hide a single mech, much less a whole lance of them. Good job, Commander. Yeah.
Mission successful.
Simple. Simple as she goes. Not to mention, I do want to just get a big bit of money, and then we can start traveling down to the flashpoint as well. I want to try and go to. Start at flashpoints. Okay, so let's have a look. Right, so Kodama, 1 kill, Costa, Dixie, yep, Costa, Dixie, and Nixon, nothing, but Panzer got a kill. Very nice. Yeah, the 2 smallies has definitely helped. Okay, Javelin part, Panther part, LRM-10, 2 medium lasers, SM-6, 2 heat sinks, 3 jump jet smalls, and LRM ammo. See, we're 1 away from a wasp that we could just put together and sell. Nothing, yeah, nothing extraordinary. Nothing extraordinary. It's all good. It's all good as the hood. Not to mention, we've got a good bit of jump jets, so we could potentially sell some of them if need be. Did I say I was buying things from the store, or did I say this was going to be a salvage-only run? I think I did say it's going to be a salvage-only run, didn't I? I did. Because I was thinking of maybe buying some upgraded weapons. Those ++ ones. They'll be useful. Very useful. Let's see. Like, medium laser, I think, in terms of the upgrade ones, I'd probably go for accuracy ones right now. I'm not really interested in damage, because the mechs are weak enough as is for now. So having the accuracy ones to battle the evasion would actually be better. In fact, let's have a quick look, sir. Let's have a quick look, sir. Oh, right, there's nothing on this planet. Of course there isn't. Okay. Right, well, I guess we'll just wait till our next fatigue and then we'll carry on then.
I've got the financial.
Okay, financial support. Okay, 600,000, that's fine. Not the price, but for... Okay, there we go. Now we could do another contract, I guess. Okay, hide the evidence, mopping up, another battle, high noon, recovery. I do like recovery, actually. Abandoned factory, 1.5. Ooh, that's actually quite some nice terms, actually. 211 salvage and 300,000 seabells. Catch a base ain't too bad. Sure, let's do a catch a base. Catch a base in the desert. And it's just the same team. I mean, this Stinger here is on... Yeah, this Stinger here is on backup. The rest is all fine. Or do we give the... Actually, do you know what? Let's give the Panther a break. Let's get the Stinger in and let's get Short Straw in. Actually, who's using Stinger? Is it Chuckles? Or is it Short Straw? What's Short Straw using? Short Straw's using the Stinger. Alright, no worries then. Yeah, sure. Here we go then. Right, there we go then. And we are right in the middle of the facility. That's what I call a hot drop. We're to catch the abandoned facility, move on guys to the facility and see what we're facing. We can make a plan from there. Well, I think the plan is to survive. Well, here we go then. Captain Aubrey Jenkins. Let's get out of here and do this. I guess we got some friendly faces. The facility looks unoccupied, safe for some automated turrets, Commander. If we can bust the defenses against that perimeter, our employee can send in salvage crews to take control. Which have additional contacts, the base defenders may be on patrol. Commander, bad news. We're seeing energy signatures on fixed defenses powering up. Turrets. Sorry, I've got bad wind. Turrets. Remember they can spot you from a very long way off, Commander. Yeah. Well, I think the plan is to reserve as much as we possibly can, because we are in the shit. It's relevant, man. Okay, well, we got Stinger. Okay. Like I said, we'll just wait now until everyone's moved. It's potentially dangerous, but we do have max evasion, so chances to hit is really low unless they're coming from melee. Lee? Really? Huh. A flea. Oh, we got support lance. Oh, alright, nice. Yeah, see the support lance. So this is the support lance here. The Hetzer and others. Okay, there's a few hits, that's fine. I just wonder what the turret's going to do. Speaking of which, yep, just check and see if my base cam's still on. Oh, good hit. Oh, there's a multi-target, huh? I think tanks were capable of multi-target. Oh, not with that. Stray shot as well. Brill.
Reporting.
Okay, I'll turn none. Right, let's start with Kodama. Okay, so in terms of allies, probably best if we start doing some melee things. Do you know what? Yeah, we're gonna move Kodama down to the flank, down to the back. Yep, completely eliminate that Stinger. Very nice. So that's one off.
That's a kill.
Okay, now we've got turrets. But they might... Salvage. I was gonna say, they might actually deal with our allies first. That's what I'm hoping.
Confirmed.
Okay, Costa. Let's bring you here. Yep, so nobody's in our rear arc. That's fine. Yeah, let's focus fire on the turrets first.
Fire.
One or two more hits and now we're taking out. Just saying. Just saying.
Standing by.
Okay, shot straw. Let's bring you over here as well.
Lifting off.
Okay, let's have a look. How many... Okay, so we need two there. So what we can do is, we can do this. See how that works.
10-4.
You kidding me? Bloody hell, we could have taken that out then. Spread the damage, take one, damage another. No dice. No dice whatsoever.
You have orders?
Okay, Panzer. Let's have a look. We could... How far can we move? Like this? Really want to take care of that. There we go, perfect. Yeah, we'll do the same as well. And B. Okay, and then we'll just do one SRM 4-1 to B. I should take it out.
Good to go.
Okay, good bit of hits. And... Thank you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. You have a reliable one. That's taking a battering.
Standing by.
Alright, Griffin. Alright, so for the Griffin, I actually want to get to our backline as quickly as possible. We're probably massive melee, actually. Okay, so the choice between the Hetzer, the Locust... Right, let's take care... Actually, no, I don't like that. I think he would probably be a best bet. Sure. 135 melee, I just noticed that now.
Putting my weight in.
135, bloody hell.
One less target.
That's mental. Okay, well,
Commander?
back to this now. Okay, let's jump for 4. And then we'll do 4 small lasers onto the vedette. Okay, wasn't much.
Yes, Commander.
Right, Panzer, we'll do the same as well.
Have no doubt it will be done.
Yeah, should be able to clear this up nice and easily.
Reporting.
And you know what?
enemy
I am
vehicle
really
eliminated.
glad that the missions are starting to load up a little bit more often now instead of that fucking infinite loading glitch.
Ah, foreshadowing.
I mean, I was saying to somebody that we pretty much are trading a mech because we already had a part of the Lancelot, which is a 60-ton heavy mech. But to be honest, if it means loading up the missions and having a smooth process with things, then I think that's a good trade. Nice. Alright, so that's the support lines dealt with.
Reporting enemy.
Now just need to deal with the turrets and that's it. Which should be easy-ish to do. We'll see. Right, let's go take care of this left turret. Probably need to take off some lasers. I'm gonna say yes, we're still overheating. Right.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, let's get a bit of damage.
Orders.
I can make some. Let's follow you back a little bit if we can. Perfect. And we'll just open fire. 65, 80. Yeah, just focus on one turret at a time. Wow. Couple more hits to think we're taking it out. Thank you. Okay, let's see what the turret's doing. Ooh, Vedette held on. Nope. Rip. F in chats to say. Have to pay respects.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Okay, yeah, we can do it now. Right, we can just move.
I'm
A
there.
bit of evasion. 4 small lasers.
Acknowledge.
Or 3 small lasers hitting in this point.
Reporting.
Okay, Panzer's gonna say Paladin then.
Of course.
Alright, Jason, here we go. Yeah, these turrets had a major buff. I honestly don't remember the turrets having this much armor.
Commander.
Yeah, they've had a major buff. Definitely.
Coordinates received.
Okay, on fire. No thing like overkill. No kill at
That's
overkill.
a kill.
Alright, let's got one more turret to deal with and then we can occupy the base and I think reinforcements will be coming. Just like I said.
I've got eyes on hostile read.
And they are behind us. Ooh, okay, what have we got? We've got a Wasp, we've got a 5-star. Ah, of course. Straight onto the Griffin, of course.
Reporting.
Yeah,
Heavy
just
damage.
my luck. Just my luck. Gonna have to get her moved
My armor's
immediately.
getting stripped off. Standing by.
Okay, short straw, let's, can we jump and... No, we can't. I was gonna say, can we jump and shoot? Can't, not in range. But we could cool down with a nice little sensor
I've got
lock.
a sensor lock.
Alright, see what the Wasp and Valkyrie are doing. Good hit. Yeah, it's all lights. Well,
They're flanking.
can't say I'm impressed. No, I can't say I'm impressed whatsoever.
Losing armor.
Might need to do 2 squad missions if I want some stuff. Yep,
Be there in a jiff.
I'll take the 70s. That'll work.
Locking on target.
Okay, some hits. Not the best. Melee. That's a miss. Unlucky. Unlucky chucky. Alright, so the other
I'm
two are...
being flanked.
Ooh, structure exposed. Yeah, hit the back there. They hit the back. This is why I need Nixon moved immediately.
Waiting for.
And we will do. Okay, you sprint up. Also gives a chance to cool down as well.
Copy that, Commander.
Alright, Costa.
What do you want,
We can just move, I think. Or do we go in melee? Actually, yeah, we're just gonna go in melee, methinks. Because the hit chances on the lasers are quite low. And that is definitely the better outcome. Not to mention we could cool down as well. Yeah, back. Actually, should we just stand the ground and melee? I'll tell you what, let's pop a Vigilance. So we get minus 20% minus 20% damage reduction. So run an attack. There we go. Let's also lift arm, left leg. Give it a taste of his own medicine. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Okay, we're back to the top of the round. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that whatsoever. Very nice. Okay, back at the... Ooh, good dodge. Good dodge. Okay, short straw. We can just melee and attack, can't we? Yep. Just melee, get 4 small lasers on point.
Engaging.
Okay, good hit. I think that's the back. Now the 4 small lasers, please. Okay, right torso, right arm. That's fine.
Good.
Just dissecting them now. Just dissecting them. Luckily we missed all that, actually. Okay, what are you doing? Melly in my... Oh no, Melly in the Wasp. That's fine. Valkyrie.
Awaiting order.
Okay, Panzer. Do you know what? We might as well just get stuck in. We'll make this to a melee. We'll make this to a brawl. Very nice. Holy shit. Very, very, very nice.
Enemy down.
Man, all I need is the Wolverine from the 2nd season. Oh my god, that was a killing machine.
Targeting.
That really was.
attack.
Nice. Dropship bump at the landing. We're all getting in, get up. Yeah. Yeah, if you're wondering, I had a Wolverine 6K in the last season. And I had it with, I think I had it with like 3 ER lasers clans. 3 ER small laser clan. And I had an abundance of melee gyros and stuff like that. And basically, I was one-shotting mechs left, right, and center. Honestly. Like, I think like my melee was like something along the lines of like 180 at the time. And later on down the line, yeah, I had like mask on and everything, so it was like doing like, I think on a sprint, it was moving like 9x's, which is massive. Generating all this evasion and just taking people out in one shot. I think I did upgrade it to small pulses. And then later on down the line, I got a Red Reaper Black Knight. I remember that, that was fun. Right, okay, anyway, we have 1 kill, 2 turrets for Kodama, 1 kill for Costa, 1 kill, 2 turrets for Panzer, nothing for Short Straw, and we have 2 kills for Nixon, but the Griffin will need repairs, which is completely fine. No mech parts, I'm a bit meh with. In case I've got Flamer, L115, medium laser, 2 small lasers, S1-2, S1-4, jump jets, and 85 ammo. That's the randomizer for you. Yeah, that's the randomizer. Okay, I think we're better start heading towards the Flashpoint now, right? Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, at this point, I'm kind of grabbing what we need, or what we have, or what we can get, you know? I was still debating whether to buy things from the store, because it'll just make things a little easier, maybe, but I had a lot of fun with the salvage only in the last season, season 2, so that's why I want to try. I want to try and emulate the funness for that, so yeah, that's why we're just going to salvage only, but I do feel like I should have lowered the amount of parts for a mech from 5 to 4. I think that would have been a lot easier, I think. Yeah, definitely. Definitely would have made it a lot easier. So yeah, I think we'll start heading over to the next system then. As I mentioned, we've got a good bit of money anyway now. Now we've got 1.2 million C-bills, and not to mention, by the time we get there, our mechs will be repaired, and everyone will be out of fatigue, so yeah, might as well. Okay, let's repair. And let's head towards the next place. Now we are heading, I believe we are heading... We're heading south? Yeah, we're heading here. Hearts and Minds. Yeah, that's it. 2 skulls. Now, even though this says expiring in 86 days, the thing about flashpoints is, once it expires, you just wait a couple more days and then they come back immediately, so yeah. But also, we do have a couple of others up here. I think it's the Grey Legion. White Lies. Yeah, that's definitely way too much for us. We got Fighting Ghosts. This is one of the modded ones. Yeah, that's way too much as well. Do we have anything to the north? Not really. I'm trying to like see if there's anything else. Man, I love this this Innisphere mod. Map mod. I absolutely adore it. I really do. Because the fact is, like, we would be in the vanilla game, we're right here, right? So we have the Taurian Concordat here, we're on a restoration, and then, like, literally, this is the map about here, right? And then we have the, Canopy of Canopolis, I think it is? Magistracy of Canopolis, that's it. And then the Free Worlds League, and, yeah, we have, Davian here, Taurian Concordat, and Liao here as well, the, Allied Federation, yeah. Okay, anyway, we are here, so we want a 1.5 because that's what we're planning on doing. So the next 1.5 planet is here. Tubalt. Rocky. This is tropical. And this down here is desert, which is 25 days. That's 22 days. Tybalt. Sure. I said to Tybalt. Tybalt. Okay, battlefield, extensive volcanism, inner level civilization, low gravity planet, mining, moderate population, moons, poor rocky world. Alright, we're gonna get a lot of lunar biomes here. Yeah, we're gonna get a lot of lunar biomes. So, heat sinking is going to suck. Let's be honest, should be fine. Okay, no problem. Let's get the seas going. Should be getting our next upgrade in a second or two. I do want to save up. I do want to get to about 2 million sea bells.
That work order is complete, boss.
Okay, let's have a look.
Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Drop tonnage. That is cheap. That's 159. Okay, that's fine. Allows us to increase our weight drop limit by 50 tons. Sure. Alright.
Get the team on it right away.
It's a cheap upgrade. And not to mention you want to be upgrading your Argo every single time, to be fair. Obviously not too much where you'll end up losing buttons, but, you know. Good enough anyway. Need to try and get the drive upgrade so we can move a bit quicker. That's something on the plan. I need to get the medbay to the beta pods because that will open up more upgrades. Okay, Festival of Light. As the morning briefing draws to a close, Darius raises a final point of discussion. The crew's been wound a little tight lately, and the lounge is empty too often. Nixon brought it to my attention, along with a suggestion that we do something about it. I'm thinking that some kind of celebration is in order. Anyone have any ideas? Okay. Somebody raises a hand. My family used to observe the Festival of Lights around this time of year. We light candles for the dead, then for a while partying in that honor. Young stores. Come on, Sumiri. That sounds a little highbrow for people who go skinny dipping in coolant tanks. How about we get Nick's permission to throw a cake party instead? I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Brilliant. Sure, let's celebrate the Festival of Lights. That might increase morale. It does as well, nice. The lounge looks like a different place in the light of 1,000 burning candles. As some reports shot after shot for the attendees, the stories being shared go from sad to barley to righteously funny. Righteously funny. Okay. Then the music takes an upturn, and things really start heating up. The next morning, Darius says, I thought the party went well, Commander. But which is exactly what I expected. A couple of drunken scuffles, a few regrettable hookups, and a whole lot of hungover McQuarries. That said, everyone in the crew seemed to be enjoying themselves and unanimously agreed we should do it again. Yep. Morale increased by 1. Not bad. Drunk. Oh, man. That's brilliant.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
Okay, so the engine's been done. Alright, I'm actually going to save my money. Yeah, I'm going to save my money for the next upgrade. Like I said, but I'd like to have a big buffer of things, just in case. Alright, let's check the store while we're here. Right at Tybalt. Very nice. Okay, so we've got Blackjaw 1 parts, we have Cicada parts, Enforcer. Is it Cicada or is it Cicada? I've heard both pronunciations and I prefer Cicada personally. Enforcer, we got the Marauder. Oh, Marauder, nice. 3D. Stinger, Valkyrie, Warhammer, AC2. Yeah, see, these are the bonus perks, the bonus weapons here. AC5, 25% crit, 5% damage is not bad. LB10. LB10 would be pretty nice actually. Ultra 5 would be very nice as well. Our mods, yeah, we got our mods. Yeah, we got our mods and gyro mods. A bunch of ammo as well. Yeah, but we're not buying anything. Nope. Alright, let's have a look at the contracts. Let's see if we can do a couple more contracts. Look, I've got about 21 minutes. Alright. Okay, let's see. So we got 2 skull, defend base. That might be good, actually. Ooh. Oh, we can play for Wolves Dragoons? Oh, nice. Nice, Wolves Dragoons. Oh, tempted. Really tempted to get them, to get our, really tempted to get our reputation up quickly with them. But you know what? I fancy a challenge. Let's go Wolves. 2 skull defend base. And the good thing about defend bases with the higher level skulls is, relative to your current lands, is that the enemies will be focusing on the buildings. So what you can do is you can actually focus on each enemy at a time, because when you attack them, their attack doctrine changes from going from the buildings to attacking your guys. So you can kind of take your time to some degree, but not too long. Alright, a munitions factory in Tabor is under threat because of a rumour about a cache of Starlink equipment at the site. This malicious gossip about Lost Tech has brought hungry wolves to our door. We have arranged for a garrison force to be moved to the place, but we need mercenary units to protect the facility until our force has arrived. Okay. Setting aside the rumors for Lost Tech, this contract is an excellent opportunity to take payment and make parts of salvage rights. Yeah, not to mention we got 4 out of 18, but... actually 3 out of 14 for 300,000 sea bills ain't bad, actually. But that's good as well. Actually, no, we're going to go 3 out of 14. Yeah, we'll go 3 out of 14, and we'll just take the usual... Yeah, do you know what? Let's take the proper one. So, put Nixon in, we'll take Stinger out for short straw, and we'll bring in Dixie, and the Panther. Right, okie dokie. Let's go answer to the wolves. Right, okay guys, so I've been trying to load up a couple of missions now on this planet, and it's giving me the infinite loading glitch. So there's a couple of things I'm thinking. Number one, I've tried wolves, and I've tried a mission type called Spoiler, which is a battle with 2 enemy lances against us, or free for all if you will. And I've tried another defense mission. I think the game doesn't like me loading up the extra units with this the bigger drops mod. You know, with the more enemies and the support lances. So yeah, I don't think it's liking that. So I want to try one more mission, and this time I'm just gonna try just a simple battle if I can. Sure, yeah, 2 skull battle, that'll do. We'll try this out. Just 2 skull battle, and here's the problem. If I can't load this up, it's probably a problem with the planet maybe, because I've read up that some planets are kind of buggy. So we'll see. If not, then I'm gonna have to do some some work behind the scenes with the mod list. Maybe try and do the cache again or so. Because when I originally downloaded the cache, one of the options was that you could do the cache for all of it, like all the cache. But I've only found it recently that there's a little Dropbox where you can install cache units for a specific type of mod. In this case, it'd be the 3025 mod. So I might have to do that. I might have to delete all the cache and try again, I think. I mean, I still got the save file, so nothing's wrong there, but I'm probably just going to have to delete the mod file. I'm probably going to have to delete the mods and just try and do the mods all over again, I think. I don't know if that's going to be fun or not, but we'll see. If not, then I don't know what to do. But we'll have to look. Like, basically, I'll show this on screen. So you can see in the top right, like, basically, like, it's sticking a little bit. And that's it loading. You know, it could just be the planet, actually. Because we had a support lance earlier and it was working fine. It's probably the planet, actually, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe some planets are buggy. So look. Gravity. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, there it is. Yeah, see, that's the bug. Yeah, something's going on in the mod list. Oh, was I doing that earlier? Oh, now it's gone back to it again. Yeah, see, when it's doing that, no, that's when it's like effed up. Slowing down again. Yeah, well, basically that's what happens. Man. Yeah, just want to show that. Right, okay, we have one last little check then, before we end the episode. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna say fuck it. Right, let's head to the next planet then. Obviously, this planet might be bugged, Tibble, I guess. I don't understand, because I imagine all the planets would have been working, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Right, well, let's head over to Conway then. Oh, actually, no, let's go to the nearest one. Actually, that's a bit better. Conwich. Right, let's go there.
Bio command.
Yeah, something was going on there. I mean, that was just a straight up Lance versus Lance, and that planet they were on was working fine. So, like I said, I wonder if it's something to do with certain planets. I don't know. That's really, really odd, but I made a manual save anyway, so, you know, we'll see. Okay, anyway, Noble Bonds. I don't really have time to read all this, so let's just go. Send it down to you, no lasting consequences, you can read it if you want. To be honest with you, I probably won't even like be loading this back up again. Like, I probably just might go from the manual save. Because I really am interested. I wonder if it's the planets. Because if I can't load up another contract, then I'm gonna have to delete all the mods, re-download, and reset up the cache, which is really something I don't want to do. But I can't think of anything that's actually like effing up because I deleted the Lancelot one, and that turned out alright last episode, so I have no idea. It's odd. Yeah, we'll read it another time. But literally, I just want to see this as a test one, Nathan.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Right, let's have a look. Contracts. Right, so that's loading. Okay, take the bait. Spoiler, that's that. I need a 1v1 if possible. Repay, there we go. Half and half, like I said, I just want to double check things. Panther. Nixon and Griffin. There we go. Right. Let's see if this works now that we've moved planets. Let's have a look. Because, like I said, it could just be a buggy planet. If it's not, then there's something going on now. Because the thing is, though, I move Battletech from a main drive to my external hard drive to make room for, like, videos and MechWarrior 5 and stuff like that. And every time I do that, I have to re-inject the ModTech glue code thing for the mods to work right. So, I don't know if it's something like that. I'm not entirely too sure. I'll give it a few minutes to see what happens. I'll make a cut if something does happen. Alright, it does. Huh. I wonder if it was just that planet then. Probably was. Do I have time for this quick planet? Do I have time for this? No. No, I actually don't, actually. Right, okay folks. I have been trying to load up some missions on this planet. I've done also I was trying to do the Wolves one, which is the defense one. I did a battle called Spoiler, which is a multi-lance one. That's 1 versus 1 versus 1. So, you know, free for all. Tried the Titan attack, which is a defense mission. And for some reason, all of them were not loading. I even loaded a lance, a mission that was just going to be 2 lances, just me and another lance. And that wasn't loading up either. But off screen, I went to another planet and loaded up a quick mission. And it did load. So apparently I looked up on Google, there is a few planets with this mod that is also bugged as well, and Tybolt is one of them. So yeah, so basically in the next episode we're going to move on to a different planet and do some stuff there. Yeah, it sucks a little bit, but you know, we just got to adapt. Obviously we'll see next episode. I will do some more tests in between episodes, like on this planet and other planets like later on down the line. Before the next episode next week, and I'll see if we can get to the bottom of it. I mean, like I said, I don't think there's nothing I can do. I think just certain planets, because the star map mod, because it's massive. Like, literally, it's like, star map, please? Like, because it's like so many planets, I'd imagine that certain ones might be bugged, and obviously Tybolt is one of them, or Tybolt, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, there's nothing I can do. So yeah, so I was going to do another mission, but I spent the last half an hour just testing and seeing what was up, and I came to the conclusion that, yeah, This planet's just bugged for contracts and nothing was loading. So hey, what can you do, eh? Right, so anyway, another 2 mission episode, so I do apologise. Yep, I was trying to get a third one in, but nothing to do. Right, so anyway, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Links down below, Twitter, Discord, check them out if you wish. Apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day. I hope to see you next time. Take care.